I do not like The Jungle Book from 1967. While the movie does have nice animation, good music, and even some likable characters like Shere Khan and Baloo, everything else in this movie kind of sucks. With the fact that the movie has basically no story, to the characters either being completely pointless or just obnoxious and annoying, Jungle Book is honestly overall a pretty big mixed bag. But you know what? It's still better than its absolute garbage sequel, Jungle Book 2, released in 2003. So in today's video, I'm just going to explain why Jungle Book 2 is so terrible. It's so bad, it actually kind of made me feel bad for shitting on the first movie.
Look for the girls with big booties, the ones with fucking double D's. Forget about the ones that just look flat.
I like the animation. I mean, sure, it's not perfect and it's not realistic like in the original, but the way the characters move and their expressions and the colors and how it just looks overall, the movie looks fine. Like, it's not Lion King, but it still looks good, you know? Also, this movie has a really weird shadow fetish. Like, it's really weird. What are other stuff I like? If there is one thing that's actually better than the original in this movie, it's definitely Shere Khan. Shere Khan in this movie is absolutely fucking awesome. The way Tony Jay just voices this character and just has that same sexy voice like he did in the first movie is just great. The way he's animated to just look as bulky, as scary, and terrifying as possible, and it just really works. And there's actually one thing that's kind of ironic about him. Out of all the characters in this movie, he actually gets the most development, but it's not in a way you think. Now, remember in the original where he was sort of playful and manipulative? Well, in this movie, he's a lot more aggressive, bloodthirsty, and focused in just killing Mowgli. At the point where he's just so cool. Like, the way how he just speaks that he will just kill Mowgli is absolutely fucking terrifying. And yet, he still remains that personality where he manipulates and tricks the other characters to get the advantage, and even at some points is still playful. So yeah, despite not really changing his personality, he did learn from his mistakes. You know, character development. So you know what? Shere Khan is just really awesome here. Now let's get to the bad stuff in this movie, and trust me, there's a lot of shit to dig in. This movie is just a copy of the original. Everything that happened in the original happened here. Now, we already know that the original Jungle Book doesn't really have a story. It's mostly just Mowgli dicking around with animals that it really just doesn't do anything for a plot. But, you know, because Mowgli is now in the man village, you probably think that they're going to expand on this idea. You know, have Mowgli work or interact with other kids, or maybe have the kids, like, treat him badly or something. You know, like anything. There's like infinite ideas to do with this plot. But in this movie, Mowgli runs away from the man village, but then later on he wants to go there because he finds out that he likes it and that he has to go there because, you know, he's a man. And while all that is happening, Shere Khan is chasing him. So basically, just a fucking original movie. What was the point of introducing this genuinely interesting idea only to copy the original movie? Like, what the fuck is that about? But wait, we're not actually shown any of these things. We are told about them.
Is that place always like that?
You don't know the half of it. That village was terrible. All you ever hear is rules, 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 and work, work, work.
Whoa, kid, watch your language.
That's all they do. Washing, dressing, fetching,
Man,
cleaning.
I'm tired just listening to it. Sounds like they're kind of screwy over there.
I don't want it.
Mowgli, I am kindly asking you, what the fuck are you talking about? Despite the fact that there is so much more screen time with Mowgli being in the man village, I never, ever saw you do anything even close to work or doing anything that actually involves, I don't know, culture, the culture of humanity, or at least of this man village. Like, Genuinely, what the fuck are you talking about? Just like you saw or heard, yeah, this movie is just a blatant nostalgia bait and just a copy of the original movie. But hey, are the characters at least good? I mean, besides Shere Khan, no, everybody else is complete garbage. Mowgli in this movie is just as annoying and selfish as he was in the original. Not only does he just go through the same arc and journey that he already did in the first movie, but in this movie, he's just straight up an asshole. Not only does he scare Shanti once, but twice, but also he just gets randomly mad at her because she decided to scream due to the fact that Mowgli was gonna let the kids into the jungle, aka those kids would have died and Mowgli would have probably not take any accountability. Wow, what a complete asshole. I'm honestly convinced that he and Shere Khan are like completely the same person. To be honest, the only scene I like with Mowgli is when Shanti gets mad at him and he takes accountability. Like, genuinely, that's the funniest scene in the movie. And the only one that was actually quite enjoyable that didn't involve Shere Khan. So, I guess that's a good thing, maybe. Baloo in this movie is also pretty stupid. Like, listen to this line that he says.
Not safe for him in the jungle. You know Shere Khan is looking for Mowgli.
Just let Shere Khan try something. We handled Old Stripes once, we'll do it again.
Oh yeah, you definitely defeated him. It's not like that Shere Khan literally mauled you to death, or like the fact that you needed flying animals in order to distract him, only to use the fire to scare him off, not even kill him. But sure, you can definitely beat him again. Yeah, sure. Why the fuck is he so stupid in this one? He also goes through the same arc that he learned in the first movie. Like, sure, his development in the first movie, just accepting the fact that Mowgli needs to live in the village, was badly paced and it was really forced. But at least he learned his message. Like, at least he learned to take responsibility. Well, in this movie, he just learns the same thing again. He acts selfish, but then he's selfless. Like, what was the fucking point of him learning that in the first movie if you're just gonna retcon that? Shanti also is in this movie, and I mean, she has an interesting idea for arc, you know, getting over her fears of the jungle, but then she just does that. Without that, she has no personality. I mean, she's like better than Mowgli, but that does not really mean much. For the other characters though, they're also really stupid. Bagheera in this movie is really stupid. Like, why did he leave the area if he heard that Mowgli escaped the jungle? Second of all, Kai is completely pointless, and him lying to Shere Khan makes no sense because he doesn't gain anything. The vultures here are plot devices, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Ranjan is completely annoying, the elephants are pointless, and they're only used for one of them to tell to Baloo where the man village is, and yeah, for the most part, the characters are just like in the original. You know, completely unlikable. So yeah, besides Shere Khan, all the characters suck, and this does not include anything about this movie just being stupid. Like, genuinely, there's so many stuff just outright wrong and broken about this movie, and honestly, I'm just gonna do a like quick section of it and explain why it's absolutely nonsensical. First of all, how the fuck can Baloo and talk to Shanti and Rajan? Like, I do get Mowgli. Mowgli was like raised in the jungle, so he can talk to animals. But how can like just Shanti talk to them? Like, she's a normal girl. Like, can other children talk to animals? Can humans talk to animals? Well, I mean, that would be an interesting idea, but it's not something this movie ever explores, so yeah. Second of all, how the fuck did the monkeys and Baloo build the temple? Like, in the original temple were shown to be extremely large, so I have no idea how they were able to build it. Plus, they're animals, so they don't have this experience of building, like, actual buildings. So how does this work? Can just animals just randomly build things like humans? If that's so, then honestly, animals in this universe are just overpowered humans. Also, it would probably take them years to build this, and yet Mowgli just looks as the same age as he did in the first movie. So yeah, that's pretty dumb. Also, where the fuck is King Louie? Like, in this movie, we are told that he, like, apparently got chased off or something, but why? What, he was a terrible king and he was abusive? Well, he was shown in the first movie, so why didn't they throw him back then? So yeah, that's stupid too. Stupid number 4. How the heck did the vultures even know about where Mowgli is? Like, I know that they should know that he's in the jungle and not the man village, but at what specific location did they know he is in? What's the point of Baloo hiding Mowgli if people and animals can just see him? He's like terrible at this. This is the only reason why Shere Khan even finds Mowgli, and the vultures don't even meet Mowgli once in this movie. They don't even like see one another. So yeah, that's extremely retarded. Also, how can Shere Khan and Baloo just enter the village? I know Shere Khan can just jump over the fences, but in one shot we're literally shown open fucking doors that lead to the man village. So, if the jungle is so dangerous, why do they keep the open doors? Or if like Baloo opened them himself, because he actually is pretty versatile, unlike other bears, why don't they just lock the doors? Like, you know, if the jungle is so dangerous, why don't you at least have some guards that are watching if there's any danger in the village? Like, in one of the scenes, we're literally shown just Shere Khan jumping around like a normal domestic cat, and these villagers apparently keep open fucking doors. Anyways, not to waste your time anymore, but yeah, this movie is complete and utter garbage, and honestly, it's so bad it made me feel for shitting on the original movie. Like, at least that movie had like a troubled production or something, but this movie like had no excuse. So yeah, it's complete garbage, and please, 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 for the life of me, never watch it again, because except for Shere Khan, everything else is a complete waste of time.